So let me tell you a cheat code to the Matrix. Unlike in traditional movies, especially in the Western community, you actually cannot go back in time. Most of us do not have access to a time machine. But due to the media and movies, we have been programmed to believe that that's where our power lies. We have been programmed to believe that if you could only just get in a time machine, if you could only just not have that experience, then you would have had a better experience in life. And now that may or may not be true, but we have no control over that. So therefore, we have no power in that. So therefore, thinking about what we could have done is not productive. It is counterproductive, in fact. Because of the simple fact that there is no way that you can go back in time and change something, at least for most of us. However, what you can do and where your power does lie is improving and doing better the next time. Because the same thing that you are triggered by is going to happen again. The same thing that's causing you not to move and not to take action today, you will have another opportunity tomorrow to improve that thing. So instead of waiting and thinking about when you're going to stumble across the magic machine rock that's going to take you back in time, you can focus on what you can do today. Act right now today. Give yourself permission today to do whatever it is that you were planning on doing last year, and to give yourself permission to do whatever you want to do once everything is perfect. Perfection is something we are taught in school. And yes, if you want to grade yourself, like I do grade myself on certain days. If I need to be inspired, I will give myself a grade. But you are not looking for perfection. You are looking for progress. Because all you have to be is better than you were before. You know, all you have to do is give yourself enough grace and enough time, enough respect to honor your wishes again with yourself. Because how dare you expect someone else to keep their promise to you when you can't even keep your promise to yourself? And it's not about beating yourself up about this. Like, this is what happened. Okay, it is what it is. It was what it was. But now you have the ability to do better next time. You have the ability to do something different. You have the opportunity not to make the same mistake again. So your power comes from doing something now. So start today, whatever it is that you're thinking about. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have done that. Whether that's spending more time with your children, whether that's creating art, whether that's singing karaoke, whether that's showing up for your business and finally giving yourself the opportunity to know that you are worthy of success and you are worthy to have something better than what you currently have. Finally recognizing and being proud of the being that's looking back at you, so that you do want to show that being off, because that particular being deserves to live in a certain type of neighborhood. That particular being deserves to have certain things. That certain being deserves to have at least its own self showing up for itself. And so when you get to the point where you respect yourself that much, where you're honoring yourself that much, where you are respecting yourself that much, you will start to see real changes in your reality around you. Because now you are showing up too. You are showing up. You are putting in the effort. You are putting in the effort for yourself. So then, therefore, you set the standard for how everything else has to treat you around. And then you'll start to notice, oh, wait a minute. Things just start to happen for you because you are now in the flow state, because now you are taking the path, shout out to Abraham Hicks, of least resistance. So to me, that's what getting in the flow state means. So now that you have what you probably came for somewhere, the universe found you, okay? Now that you have these things, what will you do with this information? So I don't know what you was planning to do, but what I think would be valuable for you to do is take action on something small right now. Don't go, if you haven't been taking care of anything within yourself for whatever reason, and you might be totally justified, but if this is a first time for you, don't decide that you're going to tackle the largest project around. Take it day by day, one thing at a time, and so that you can grow confidence within yourself. So, for example, if you haven't gone to the gym in 3 years and now you decide that you want to go 7 days a week, you are self-sabotaging yourself, because the chances that you are going to reach that goal are very, very slim. And then you'll have an excuse for why it didn't work in the first place. And then you'll have a reason why it didn't work. Instead of starting out by saying, okay, I'm going to start by doing like a chair dance, whatever, one of those, those stepper things that are viral right now, and give yourself a reasonable goal. So that way you can be proud of yourself and you can feel good about yourself on a basic level, because you kept your word to yourself. So that is why I suggest starting with something easy, starting with something simple, starting with something that's like, oh, it's something small. Like, I'm going to make my bed every day, every morning. Or I'm going to go for a jog. Or I'm going to do my face steams 3 times this week instead of once, or instead of none. But whatever it is, find something small that's easy to attain, and so that way you can feel like you have success in the end. Alrighty, good luck. Remember, start today and If you grow a little bit by a little bit, you'll end up having a lot, because the universe operates in compound interest. Google what compound interest is, and then put your work in, invest in yourself literally, and then allow the universe to show up for you too.